Hello everyone, this is me Rishabh. Welcome back to my new podcast. So today's our guest is RJ Raghav and he's a very interesting person. So let us talk to him, let us know something about his journey, about his problem and about his success story. Hello Mr. Raghav, how are you?
Hey Rishabh, I'm great, and I guess you're also doing fine. Thank you for bringing me here.
Yes. Thank you Raghav for coming and for giving your precious time. So Mr. Raghav, can you very shortly introduce about yourself so that our audience can know who are you and what you're doing?
Well, as you have already introduced me, but before speaking in, my name is Raghav, and right now I have started my journey of radio jockey. So yes, I'm a radio jockey trainee.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Mr. Raghav, for giving a very lovely introduction about yourself. So, Mr. Raghav, a very basic question from my side is that, like, what was your journey? Like, can you explain about your journey? It might be your struggle journey, or might be your journey before becoming an RJ. And right now, you are into the journey of RJ. So, can you explain about your journey? Because from your journey, might be a lot of people can learn. Because you will see a lot of people want to become RJ, they're really struggling a lot, they have a lot of struggle. Might be from your story they can be motivated and they can learn a lot of things. So can you very briefly like tell about your story of the RJ, like about your story?
Oh, sure, definitely. I'll try. See, everybody has a positive part in their mind, and whatever they want to become, they have somewhere set in their mind. So when I used to be a child, younger age, like 10 plus, year 10 to 12, I guess on the particular moment I was listening to radio because we were not being we had no TV on the moment. So radio was the convenient electronic things to entertain yourself. So I used to listen to radios and more often than anything. And it is not that much of danger as TVs are these days, right? So from that moment I thought to I should also try. Why can't I be? I should be the RJ. The moment I had like I should be the RJ, and then because I had not even completed my 10th, you know, the higher school. So yeah, and when I entered the journey of this, education system, I forget everything. Then I completed my 10th, 12th, and after 12th I moved to Delhi. And but I'm basically from Bihar, by the way. So after coming to Delhi NCR, I thought like nobody is knowing me here, right? Everybody is unknown. So I came here with a purpose. Why can't I do my purpose? My father wanted me to be graduate with a good degree. So I thought like, father, let me make you happy by choosing the media course. So I chose the mass communication
Okay.
as a bachelor degree. So yeah, I have completed my mass communication from the bachelor degree. Then I completed that master degree from the mass communication, and then I placed with one of the radio named Radio Ambedkar Nagar. It's an internship. So here I am I doing things, and yeah, it's a little bit thing from my side.
Okay. Thank you, Raghav, for sharing your journey. So, Raghav, can you tell me, like, what are the problem you face? Because in your journey, what are the problems? What are the struggle you face while become, like, for example, when you told your father that I want to become RJ, might be they can agree or they can't agree. So, what are the problems? What are the struggle you faced in your process, and how you tackled that one?
No, we are not independent, though we are independent after 18. So it's really a great question. Whatever you want to be, like no matter it's RJ or as entrepreneur or as like engineer or doctor, like the parents, whatever they did not understand, they did not allow you to go and fall for it because like they have things in mindset. Like if you choose a doctorate degree, you are good. If you do choose an engineer degree, you are great. And if you choose something different than art, they have no value for it because whatever they have struggled in their life for money. And I guess now things are being taken by like art trade as well. Like go for the sketch artists are getting paid really great. If you talk about the photographer is also getting paid. Like if we talk about like digital marketing and other fields are also great. But those are not doctors and engineers. Those are people different. So they are not understanding things. But again, Now the question comes, how I made my parent happy. I knew what I should do, what I need to do. So I lied then
My God.
3 years. And when I became the graduation, like when things went great, and when I gave them, like, see, that I'm from the art field and did great. It was like, art field, you are out of the family, right? I was just okay, but it was the reaction of my father, and then again I convinced him for something good, and see, the great happens now. My father is really happy because I am happy what I am doing too, and when the part comes of the earning money, my father is also happy because I earn money too.
Yeah, exactly. So the most important thing is nowadays is not about a job. Like do the thing what makes you happy. Because our ultimate goal of our life is all about money, all about freedom, all about happiness. Okay. So these three, four things. Okay, it doesn't matter from where it is coming, but it is coming. It is good for the thing. And if we talk about Indian parents, okay, as you said. So if you want to become doctor, engineer, lawyer, okay, three, four, five opportunities only a student get. In these only they have to
There's
choose.
there are certain slabs. Okay, you are
Exactly.
in front of the 4 or 5 cabins. Okay, where you want to
Exactly.
go? The first cabin first is the lawyer cabin. The second is the doctor. Third is the engineer. Fourth, getting recalling those things. Fine. So you are just 3, 4, 5 cabins. Wherever you want to go, you have just things.
Mm,
No any cabin for the art. No, they do not
exactly.
have the value. Or they see. They do not understand. They see dancing is just like Nachania stuff, right? So yeah, we can laugh on the statement, but this is the ugly truth of the society.
Exactly, exactly. Like if you tell the Indian parent right now that okay, I want to become entrepreneur, I want to become a businessman, or I want to do something, they will definitely tell not to do because we have done, we have failed, or this is doing this. So they will have a lot of reason not to do the thing. Okay, they will not have a one reason also if you will tell them why we are doing something, they will not understand. So this is the situation of the Indian parent. But then also you tackled the situation, okay, and you lied to your parents. So sometimes lies are
So
good.
do not do this. Do not do this to your parents because see, I had a great faith with me. I had support from my professors. I had support with my friends. So I was able to be confident. I was not alone there in Delhi NCR. See, only one person against me, my parents, mother a little bit, but if I talk about the major, dad was against art. Anyways, he's happy right now. So I won't allow, or I would say I would not suggest everyone to lie to your parents. Just develop a confidence and convince them. See, though I lied for the 3 years, but again I had to face the you know he was scolding me for nothing. Like, why you chose this? You are not obeying my statements, my words. So you are not my son, and something like that. So these sort of things I had to pay. We see in Hindi pratarana,
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
right?
Hmm.
Again, I've proven myself. So if you have guts, you can prove not only with like from your bottom, but yes, you can do this. So then again, go against your parents. Otherwise, not healthy for you.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, right. Like you have explained the things in a good way. Okay, and as you have like described your story, your problems, and that okay, that was really great. Okay, hope our listener can get to learn a lot of things. So Raghav, like tell me that what are the like if anybody want to become RJ, for example, if there is a normal person, because we have heard a lot of time if you want to become doctor you have to do this, if you want to become engineer everyone knows that if you want to do these kind of things you have to do that. So what are the qualifications required to become RJ, or what are the things okay important to for become an RJ? Is there any special qualification or we need any skills? So can you tell about that?
Yes, specialty is a skill. You know what's bad? What I feel bad about doctors, engineers, they can be the doctor, though they have no knowledge of the doctor. They are not sufficient, or they are not more educated, and they should be as a doctor. They can
Okay.
be engineer with the bribe of money, right? But again, if you are going for the art field, you cannot be that artist if by
Ah,
by giving someone money. They cannot call you as an artist. You
exactly.
have to prove it, right? You have to prove it with thousands of people. So this is why I choose, because whatever the gut you have, if you have the gut, there are a lot of platforms where you can showcase yourself, show your
Mm.
people, like yes, I am, and yes, I have achieved this with my capability. I had potential. So yeah, this is the thing I want to tell you.
Okay, fine. Means like you required a good amount of skill then rather than a qualification.
Rather than a qualification. And if I talk about specifically the RJ, so RJ requires the very first point, it has a voice. You must have a voice. I don't mean like you should have a mimicry voice, or you should have a great deep convection voice where a lot of people will fall for you. No, the voice is good. If you have the great level of voice, it is good, but your word should be clear. Word to word should be clear, right? You cannot swallow the next word when you're speaking.
Ah, exactly. Got it. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah. So like yeah, as you have explained that okay, how anyone can become RJ. So what are the qualities an RJ should have? Okay. So like what are the skill or like what are the things like qualities RJ can have in him? Then only he can become RJ. Because a lot of people I see they want to become RJ, but they don't have a right specific qualities. So can you tell me what are the qualities required to become an RJ?
Oh yes, as I told you at the first, voice is the main part. The second is you need to choose what you want to be. See, if I talk about the RJ, RJ programs, there are different sort of programs. First is morning show. The where you have to speak things in a fast way. Means like you cannot say. So you cannot say today our prime minister came online and they spoke things about how lockdown would be again lock Delhi. No, you cannot go with this time, right? Because it's a morning time. So if you are going to the morning, you need to be energetic from from your inside, and you said like, yes, this morning Prime Minister Modi has come and listen the song to you, and then I'll tell you what Prime Minister Modi said.
Okay.
So there are different sort of shows: morning show, evening show, noon shows, and then evening, and then night show. So for me, I chosen as a night show because I my my genre is not speaking fast. I'm slow. So why don't I take things very slow as a storyteller? So as an RJ, I chose to become a storyteller. So inside that, I get a show by 10 p.m. every night on my radio show.
Okay, exactly. So, like, is RJ all about communication skills? For example, if anybody is very good in
Hey, I'm really
communication.
sorry, I couldn't complete that. So first is voice. The second is spontaneous. Mind. If you are going for the morning show, that then it noon show, and then evening. So you need to speak spontaneously, and if you cannot be clear with your voice, you can have that position. And again, if you have not the high processor in your mind, such as our computer having 8 GB processor, i-core and 10th generation i7, right? So you must develop these processor in your mind so that you can get the thing. And one thing about I'll tell you, inside news of the arts, we have to place advertisement between our shows. So because of the processor is slow, you cannot customize the advertisement within
Right.
your statements, right? You cannot sync to that statement into your story or your radio jockey show. And if you are not able to sync to the show, the audience will understand, look, okay, he's adding things. They will not able to relate it. And when they think you are adding things, they will not like a little bit that mixture, and they can switch the things. And if they are switching things from your station to somewhere else, no, this is not good for you. Show.
Exactly. Got the thing. Okay, so just I was asking a question. Okay, that is RJ all about communication skills because you have to speak a lot. So if anyone is good, he have a very good he or she have a very good communication skill. So can he become RJ? Is RJ all about communication skills?
Yes, RJ is. maximizing communication. So if you have no communication, fear of communication, develop the communication skill, then you should apply at a full state. Because if you're a shy, I don't think so. Really, so because you have to address a lot of people, you have to get unknown calls. So how will you address to your people, right? You need to be brave while speaking with others. You have to just face your fear, then come to the stage.
Okay, okay, got it. And like, tell me about you, that how you face, because from inborn you are not a RJ, or from inborn you don't have these skills. So how you got this kind of skill? How you developed in yourself this kind of skill? Like you learned from others, or you learned from yourself, or what like how you got this all thing?
As I told you, since my childhood, I wanted to become a thing, but I had no single idea how to. So as I told you, when I became Delhi, to complete my graduation by taking approval from my parents, so I thought like this place is new, nobody knows, so why can't I develop my, kill my shyness and face the fear, become the fearless, and tackle the situation where I'm good at. So yes, these were the process. So in Delhi NCR, what I used to do, I used to be an introvert. Now I'm an extrovert. I can talk to anybody with a call, or I can use public. So this was the great change in my life when I moved to Delhi NCR. I started speaking with stranger because I know whatever they're gonna reply me, I had no fear because nobody knows me. He's not gonna tell my parents. Like, Vishrajji, your son was not good at English. Your son was bargaining with that sabji wala, or your son was singing a song in the road, on road. So I did whatever I wanted to. I went wherever I wanted to, go. I wore whatever I wanted to wear. So things made me very comfortable, and when I was comfortable with the situation, I thought like, "Full Delhi is my place. ये तो मेरा गाँव है." And then then I was able to speak English, and on the other hand, I was able to, go with RJ stuff. It's all about the confidence. I got the confidence. I developed the communication skills. Now I can do things.
Okay, okay, fine. So I think Ajay Raghav, like we have covered all the things, like what problems most of the people face. Okay, and it was a very good. Okay, because you have explained the things in a very good way. Okay, and in a practical way, and also you have shared your journey. Okay, what are the problems you were facing and how you tackled this kind of problem. So thank you so much, okay, Raghav, for coming and for giving your precious time. Give for my audience for explaining the thing. Hope my audience have learned a lot of things from you. Okay, they might have got motivated from your words, or they have learned something, because from every journey, from every person, we have a lot of things to learn. So that I'm going, like I'm doing. Okay, I'm trying to invite a lot of people. I'm talking about their journey, about their problems, so that my audience can learn from a lot of people, and even I can learn.
You are great, by the way. I would like to say thanks to you, because the initiative, whatever you're doing on YouTube as a video podcast, it's really great.